last night NBC hosted their 4th live musical theater Broadway event, Hairspray Live. If you missed it or you don't know what I'm talking about, I did a whole video explaining everything about Hairspray Live, so if you want to see that, I'll link that down below, so feel free to check it out. Also, I live Snapchatted everything, so check out my Snapchat if you want to see what I thought about Hairspray. In a shocking turn of events, is it shocking? I don't know, I sound like a newscaster. I sound like a clickbait newscaster. In a turn of events, it's an event that it turned, so NBC has already announced next year's musical, Bye Bye Birdie Live. I really like Bye Bye Birdie. I think it's interesting that a lot of these musical events have been teenager-centric musicals, which I don't think is a bad thing, but I think it's a thing, and I think it's interesting to think about. So there you go. So far, only one casting announcement has been made. Pop legend Jennifer Lopez, better known as J-Lo, will be playing the role of Rosie Alvarez, our Spanish Rose protagonist. I'm really excited to see how she'll do, because, I mean, I'm okay with it. So, before any more casting announcements are made, I'm going to share with you guys who my personal top picks would be for Bye Bye Birdie Live. And of course, I want you guys to play along. Definitely leave your dream cast for Bye Bye Birdie Live in the comments down below. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Katherine Steele, and I put out a new theater-related video on every Theater Thursday, plus I do bonus uploads throughout the week. My hair is getting, I can't control my hair right now, I'm sorry. If you haven't already and you'd like to, go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you get notified for all future videos and you get to join the Theater Thursday fam. First we take over Broadway and then the world. If you want to follow me on social media, I am at Kath_Steele on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, fun times. For those of you who don't know, Bye Bye Birdie is basically a comedic retelling of when Elvis Presley got drafted into the army. Bye Bye Birdie centers around Conrad Birdie, teen idol, his manager Albert Peterson, and Albert's longtime girlfriend Rosie Alvarez. The three of them are trying to stage one last big publicity stunt before Conrad gets shipped off. They decide to randomly select a teenage superfan to receive the final kiss from Conrad Birdie. The small town of Sweet Apple, Ohio gets turned upside down when bad boy rocker Conrad comes to kiss Kim McAfee. Comedy ensues, it's great, it's a classic show. Honestly, probably every one of you has done it in high school, except for me. I'm the only person who hasn't ever done Bye Bye Birdie. So let's cast this. Also, the rules for Bye Bye Birdie Live. No top A-listers, okay? Let's be real. Meryl Streep is not gonna do this. So it's gotta be someone that we could like feasibly get. Usually like a TV star, not like an A-list movie star. Rule number 2, you gotta do like an even amount of TV stars and Broadway stars. Bonus points if you can get people who can do both. Get a girl who can do both. So my top pick for Albert Peterson is Brian Darcy James.
Get Shrek'd.
He's led tons of Broadway productions, including Shrek, Something Rotten, The Wild Party. He was also in Spotlight, the movie, the really famous, critically acclaimed one. That was him with the mustache. He has a Broadway resume miles long. He has a beautiful voice. He's ridiculously funny, and I just think he'd be a really, really good match for the role and for the show. The second that they announced they were doing Bye Bye Birdie Live, I screamed, because to me there's like one clear choice for Conrad. If they don't pick him, I don't know what's wrong with them. Okay, that's a little harsh, that's a bit much. Can we please just get Conrad Birdie to be played by Ryan McCartan? Oh my gosh. He's a fan fave in the theater community for originating JD in Heathers. So you already know that he's got like the sexy bad boy thing going on. He played Brad Majors in Rocky Horror earlier this year, which I still haven't seen. Sorry, Ryan. Fun fact, Ryan won the Jimmys, like the high school Tony Award, the Jimmys. He's also on Disney Channel, so there's a bit of mass appeal to that too. Let's just do it. He's like the clear choice in my mind. Personally, I think that Jane Krakowski would be perfect to play Mrs. McAfee. She was nominated for a Tony this year. She, again, has a lot of Broadway experience, revival of Once Upon a Mattress, Company, and a lot of people know her because of 30 Rock and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I think she's a good mix between, again, people recognizing her and theater kids being like, oh my god, Jane Krakowski! Okay, Mr. McAfee. I was thinking really hard about this because I think that Mr. McAfee kind of makes or breaks the show. Even though he's not like the biggest lead, Kim's dad usually gets a ton of laughs, and that's always the breaking point to me when I watch Bye Bye Birdie. If there's like a really great dad, then it's a great production in my mind. I think that Steve Carell would make an amazing I'm just imagining him, like, imagine Steve Carell in like a little bathrobe holding like a pitchfork or something and being like, we need to get this Conrad Birdie! Honestly, it would be amazing. Mrs. May Peterson, aka Albert's mom. I think that Betty Buckley would be really, really funny. She's played Grisabella in Cats, Margaret White in Carrie. She's on the tour of Grey Gardens right now with Rachel York, and that's where I saw her, and I had no idea how funny she is. So I intentionally left Kim off of this list. I know that people who know Bye Bye Birdie are like, why haven't you said Kim? Did you forget about her? I'd be very, very okay if NBC found like an unknown, and that kind of fits also, like I was talking about meta casting with Hairspray. It fits within the context of the story. They randomly select Kim McAfee. So I think that would be kind of cool if they did that. That, and also I don't really have like a favorite young soprano. All of my favorite sopranos are older. Not like old, but like can't realistically look like a teenager. Hugo Peabody, who is Kim McAfee's boyfriend, the sweet little nerdy one. I think that we should get Ben Platt in on that because I think he's adorable and he's really funny. Again, lots of Broadway experience, but the normal people will recognize him from Pitch Perfect, so that works out. And he's adorable. He's killing it over at Dear Evan Hansen right now. So there you guys go. Those are my top picks for NBC's 2017 production. Oh my god, 2017. His production of Bye Bye Birdie Live. Like I mentioned earlier, leave your top picks in the comments down below. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you haven't subscribed and you wanna, do that. Or you can click on my face. It should be over here right about now. I hope. I don't know. If not, I'm just gesticulating to the air. Gesticulate, good word. That's from a musical. I don't remember which one. Gesticulate.
Showing her my left hand. I'm gesticulating with my left hand, and now, whoop, there's Kathy.
I'll remember it later. Okay, bye!